Okay, welcome back. This is 247 EVL on a glorious spring day, and I just finished using my truck for truck purposes. For those of you out there who are triggered by my one video where I actually use my truck as a method to actually haul things and move things with. Well, this morning I moved probably about 1,500 pounds worth of stones for a wall, retaining wall. And guess what? Didn't hurt the truck at all. I mean, yeah, this is a purpose-built off-road vehicle, and that's kind of what this thing is designed for. But being said that, it's still a truck, and I'm going to use it for a truck. And tough, you know. This is my daily, so you know, I don't have 2 or 3 other vehicles I can choose from that are similar that I could haul stuff with. So I'm using my truck for truck purposes. So there you go. Hope no one gets triggered by that. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I was reading some stuff online. I live up here in the Great White North Canada, province of Ontario, and it's becoming quite a bit of a fascist state up here with the laws and more regulations and more rules. And more recently, I've been more disturbed about a so-called law on the books in Ontario. It's called stunt driving, that makes me laugh. It's laughable. What is stunt driving? They deem anything that is over 50 kilometers an hour, which is 30 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, 30 miles per hour, okay, as stunt driving. I'm not jumping ramps with the truck. I'm not, doing any fancy two-wheel type of maneuvers with it. I'm just driving my truck. But there's a law in the books called stunting, and the jackbooted police officers in the province of Ontario seem to be clamping down on any car enthusiast, whether it be a truck like this, or whether it be like my Mustang, or whether it be anything, and they're going after everything. Loud exhaust, you know, there's no a criteria for that. They haven't established that. It's just based on the officer's opinion that you have a loud exhaust. So then you get ticketed. And now they're clamping down even further with the stunting law. They want to raise, typically if you get stopped for stunting, they put your car into impound for 7 days and you get a bunch of demerit points in your license, and there you go. And they call your insurance company up, they rat you out that way too. And that's kind of how they're running things in the province of Ontario, which kind of really sucks. And I'm really dismayed that that's how it's going. And they're actively encouraging the population to call in if they see something, a gathering of enthusiasts. Let's just say, for example, a bunch of us guys with our trucks got together in a parking lot somewhere. Mind you, it's almost impossible with these COVID laws we're kind of saddled with right now. We're kind of in the middle of another lockdown, the third one, I might add, since last March. But if we had to gather in a parking lot somewhere, we'd be told, were you planning on racing? Like, seriously, I'm going to race my pickup truck? I don't think so. That's not going to happen. It's nonsense. So I'm not sure with the rest of the world how things operate, but I know in this province of Ontario that I live in that it's very unfriendly towards car enthusiasts, very unfriendly towards people who are at all anything other than a lemming, basically. They just want you to be follow the rules, play by the rules, and the rules keep changing, and it doesn't make anybody happy. And it's dismayed. I'm dismayed by that whole nonsense. But maybe you can comment below, any of you down there, you can tell me how things are handled in your particular location, whether it's a state or a province or what have you. I know, but Ontario is getting ridiculous. It's getting just absolutely out of hand. They'll pull you over for any reason. You know, if you have, like I said, if they think your exhaust is loud, if they don't like the way you look, I don't know, and they'll just pull you over and harass you. So I think the motto for the police shouldn't be to protect and serve. It's more like to harass and annoy, because that's what they're kind of doing in this province. But I don't want to go on about that. It's a bit of a rant, and maybe I should just kind of get off my soapbox and focus back on truck issues. And that's what we'll do. So this truck here, it is my daily driver year-round. It's been over 2 years and I've owned the vehicle. I love it. The transmission kind of gave me a little bit of pause for concern in the beginning, but that's kind of been sorted out. And the truck's performing as it should, so I'm pretty happy with it. But like this truck is, you can see, it is a purpose-built vehicle. It's meant for, going into canyons and dirt driving and all that other stuff. And I'm not saying I don't with this truck, but to the extent of where I can. because again, where I live in Ontario, in this part of Ontario, southern Ontario, there are not a lot of areas where trucks are welcomed off-road. Simple as that. There really isn't a lot of places where I can take a vehicle like this off-road safely in a sanctioned area and perform what's supposed to perform. There is not many areas like that. If you have a landowner or someone you know who has some land, perhaps you can talk to them and they'll let you use it. But around here, there are not very many public areas where we are welcomed. So that's kind of another dismaying thing around here. So love the truck. Don't get it off-road a whole lot because there's not a lot of places to go off-road. Although there is a local Jeep club I've noted. They've been in caravan. I've seen them on the roadways on the weekends that maybe I should hook up with them and find out where they go. And maybe take my truck off the road with those boys and gals. It might be a good time. As one of my children has a Jeep, and maybe we just all go off-road and have a good time. But today's video, I'm just pointing out that the truck survived yet another haul of 1,500 pounds or so, or maybe more of retaining wall stones, and it's a pickup truck. That's what it's built to do, and it'll go off-road. So don't get upset about that, because I will take it off-road. But it is my daily. So hope you all enjoying your trucks out there, and if you have any comments on silly stunting laws as far as what they call anti-racing laws, what have you, or in your jurisdiction, I'd be really pleased to hear from my subscribers to find out what exactly is it in your area that is the way it is here in Ontario, because this province is getting ridiculous with their rules and laws and regulations and lockdowns, and it's all about taking away our freedoms, and I'm not for that. I'm very much opposed to have my freedom removed. But it seems like the majority of the population are more than willing to surrender their rights and freedoms for some reason is lost on me. I don't know. All right, end of rant. I'm off my soapbox. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe. I do enjoy communicating with my subscribers, and it's a two-way street. I learn from you, and maybe you learn something from me, or maybe not. I don't know. Either way, it's enjoyable. So that'll wrap this video up. Until next time, this is 247 EVL. See ya.